Hello there. Today we are going to take a trip to a place in Baotou, the oldest community in the city, a place called Donghe. We must take a bus to get there, the number 5 bus, so we will take it right now. Do you want to come with us? Come on then, let's go. Now that bus looked very promising, but there was a big problem with that bus. That particular bus that we just saw stops at every single stop between here and Donghe. So it would take around 1 hour to get to Donghe. So we're going to wait for the quick bus, which only takes about 40 minutes. This is a very common practice in Baotou. You have taxi drivers stopping at the bus stops. And they will stop at the bus stop and they will sound their horn. We're on our way to Donghe. Exciting! Buses are very popular here in China, especially in Baotou, where many people still don't have cars, so public transport is very, very popular. Well, that was fun. The bus has been terminated because there is smoke coming from the brakes. So the driver has told us to get off. so we have left our bus now. Bye-bye bus. Bye-bye. There it goes. We've now arrived in Donghe. Come on, let's have a look around. I have to say, I like these bikes. They look really good fun. You can sit on the front and you can take a little passenger on the back. Really cool. There's one feature I always notice here in China. There seem to be police stations everywhere. Baotou is no exception. Around Baotou there seem to be many, many small police stations. But the curious thing is you rarely see policemen. I've never understood that one. Now here's a memory. Way back in 2003 during SARS, I remember clearly standing up there at the top of that hill by the pagoda, and I was dancing and singing because I was so happy because I had my SARS vacation. And I remember this shop over here, a camera shop, they also came out and they were so interested in the foreigner dancing around, they started taking pictures of me while I was doing it. As you can see, Donghe is not a quiet place to be. The cars and the buses are continually sounding their horns all the time. Donghe is a busy, small area of Baotou, but in many ways Donghe is the heart of Baotou. common feature in many cities in China are parks, small areas for people to come and relax and take exercise. Donghe is no exception. Here we have a large square for people to walk, talk, share moments together, and also do a little bit of exercise as well. Let's have a look around. Another thing I always notice in China is how active old people are. It may sound a little patronizing, but it's true that elderly people in China do tend to be more active than people in the West, dare I say. And Donghe is a good example of this activity. If you look around you, you will see I am literally surrounded by people over 70. So it's a great feeling to see so many elderly people, very active. And I think it's one thing that we in the West can take a good lesson from. Another common factor in Donghe, as with the rest of China, is the way it's developing. As you can see behind me, yet another building is being constructed. In 1996, a large earthquake struck Donghe. Nobody was killed, fortunately, but many of the old buildings were destroyed. As a way of remembering this event, a large structure was built in the center of the square, as you can see behind me. Modern Baotou is very different to the Baotou of 100 years ago. When Baotou was first created, there was only Donghe. So this is our last glimpse at Chunye Guanqiao. It's worth mentioning that Spring Festival, the Chinese New Year, is coming soon. So many people around here today are getting very excited, doing some shopping and preparing for the Lunar New Year. So there you have it, a little glimpse around Donghe here in Baotou, China. This is Mr. Duncan saying goodbye, and I will see you another time. Thankfully, most people survived, and your phone is ringing. That's very good. Okay, we're going to have to do that again, aren't we? Modern Baotou is very different to the Baotou of 100 years ago. The original... my mouth is a bit cold now. It's worth mentioning that... It's worth mentioning... My God! These people stop bipping their horns. It's worth mentioning that... Oh God, it's very difficult to film here.